60 votes in the U.S. Senate, and there's no group in Congress that is willing to make this JCPOA as it stands a treaty because it's that weak.
Caller from D.C. It's Grant, independent caller. Hello.
Yeah, I just want to comment. The previous caller was totally right. Michael Pregant is just dodging the big issue here. The leading state sponsor of nuclear proliferation in the Middle East is Israel, the Jewish state. And so the Jewish state proliferated the apartheid South Africa. It's proliferated technology and weapons-grade uranium from the U.S. The U.S. could really create a weapons-free zone by enforcing the Symington and Glenn amendments and no longer providing Israel with aid until it actually disassembles its nuclear arsenal. And so I really resent his menacing sort of Islamic State, the Islamic State of this, the Islamic State of that. It's really triggering, and it doesn't get to any of the real issues, which is a nuclear-free zone in the Middle East.
Mr. Pregant, give you a chance to respond to that caller, since he directed it to you.
I would like the caller to take the same position against Iran that he's willing to take against Israel. The caller said that we shouldn't give any aid to Israel until it dismantles its nuclear program completely. I'm arguing for the same thing when it comes to Iran. Iran, the Islamic Republic of Iran, that's what it is called, continues to violate existing UN Security Council resolutions. And I would argue that until Iran dismantles completely, and we can verify that it's dismantled its nuclear program completely, then we shouldn't give it any sanctions relief. We shouldn't do anything that empowers this regime. And sanctions are in place on the regime, and the Iranian people want those sanctions kept in place. They believe the regime is weak, they believe it can fall, and it needs a lifeline. And the Biden administration should not extend that lifeline until we get what your caller asked for, a complete dismantling of Iran's nuclear program ahead of any sanctions relief or any favorable activity.